we are. Hello, everyone. It's me again, and we're down here. We kind of found out the previous match, unfortunately, isn't streamed. So for the ones watching, wanting to watch the rapid match, I don't think we'll be able to stream it. But keeping up the schedule, we're heading up with quite an interesting match. We have Syni versus Smiley. Both players had quite a performance in last year's nationals. Smiley, on the other hand, here is a new blood to the tournament, but overall, a very, very strong player. Both players here are ranked pretty high, so this is gonna be a close match, hopefully. Both with their own strengths and weaknesses. And I believe we're just starting off with Rose. Is there no warm-ups? I think we're heading just straight to it. Wow, Smiley with a 100 roll. But yeah, regarding both players, Syni, well known from ours, is a full-out player. Pretty good with consistency and with hidden actually. But recently, in the past kind of like couple of months, Syni's been heading way more toward streams and also speed, while Smiley as well. Quite the speed player. I'm not sure about mods, but recently all I've seen Smiley has been playing a lot of hard rock. Oh, even though both hidden picks here are gone, Syni kind of dropping off on the hidden ones and twos. So we're just gonna see either a probably consistency match between the two, or maybe HR regarding Smiley. But yeah, it did say a bit of a kind of scare here. Syni isn't exactly well known to have like extreme accuracy. So no mod 1, we might see a few 100s here and there. But same goes for Smiley. Smiley was well known, not really well known, but has stated like time and time again that he's not really that good of a consistency player. But the ranks say otherwise. I believe Smiley is the higher ranked player here. And then Syni. So we're gonna have to see probably some DTHR plays from Smiley, while Syni on the other hand might have a good chance with consistency picks and free mod maybe. But we'll just have to see. So first pick here will be on first pick here will be on Smiley since he wins the rolls. Yeah, the pans were mixed up. But yeah, while we're waiting for everything here. Hello in the chat. How are you all? I don't have the good mic at the moment, so unfortunately you're gonna have a little bit of a low quality on my side. But I hope that my the mic's kind of okay enough for the stream. Here we go. Starting off hot here. Smiley kind of burning off the HR pick. So we can already say that this is probably a very good comfort pick for Smiley. But if Syni is able to perform well on this, Smiley might have a bit of a scare choosing HR1. Of course, this is the first match. Vibes, you only get one chance here for both players. So if they perform even an ounce off, it might spell for the rest of the match. Consistency and nerves here are being put to the test, especially for such an early match between the two. There we go. OD 5.5. Locking in on HR. Believe that's about, not sure if that's a 7.8 or an 8.1. Here we go. HR2 is well known to be a speed HR, so you're gonna see a lot of notes here zooming, and I think both players traded one from this. Smiley with another 100. Syni looking a little bit consistent, but this is relatively readable for the first stock. And once the gimmick part of this map comes in, we might see Syni lose some points here. So getting a good start here is incredibly great for Syni. 1/4 of the map coming in, a lot of 100s on Smiley's side. Syni locking in with about 10,000 point lead, actually 11k. With that 99.5 accuracy. There we go, first key eye coming in. Going through, I believe we're reaching halfway. 15k difference. Syni is not showing any signs of weaknesses here versus Smiley. Very consistent. This is a big scare as well for Syni since this is full ult, and the beauty of full ult is you get to play really well, but the weakness is 100%. You have to be on that flow state. Any kind of disturbances here, you're gonna break the ribbon instantly. You're gonna see a lot of chain visits. But for now, Smiley 98 accuracy versus Syni here, kind of showing that first seed, that higher seed buff against Smiley. This is unfortunately his pick here of HR2. Kind of goes to show the HD ban for Syni here. Rocking in on the final quarter. Syni is still not showing any signs here. A miss is okay actually with this point differential, and Smiley still having a lot of rough time with that OD. Syni on the other hand, kind of smooth sailing. This might be the first early break point, and we see a 100 from Syni, taking that lead from 29 to 32 actually. Maps are kind of closing. Maps already closing. Large lead for Smiley to come back. Both players do have that full combo, but with that accuracy here, Syni will have to take that lead away from Smiley. Of course, this is the first break point. Smiley is not going to like that. Good play for both players, but Syni will take that point right out of Smiley's hands. And this is also very interesting as well. Usually when it comes to stuff like this, normally if you're confident in like maps when it comes to like mods or something that's not tend to be consistency, and you lose in the battle of accuracy, it adds a layer of nervousness here. It just shows the opponent you're trying to fight. Oh, I'm gonna have to perform way better than my last one, even though that was supposed to be a good score. But Syni locking in DT. Oh, this might be a bit of a scare pick, since this is consistency. So this is on the lines of Syni of Smiley's. But this is a bit of speed, so Smiley here does have a chance. I think it's a bit of a 50-50 between both players. This might be a bit of a risk as well. If Syni loses that lead against Smiley here, we're gonna have to he's gonna have to break his early momentum. We're locking in with the shotgun. It's a good map. It is a crime that it's not the Nightcore version. Just the sped up. But here we go, double time. You will see here with increased OD, like this is probably higher than HR, so you're gonna see a lot more 100s coming from both players. And that we'll see from Smiley. Early 2x 100. 3, 4, 5. Excuse me there. very, very early lead for Syni here. About 20k. First KI coming in, and Spy's still having a lot of trouble keeping that unstable rate down at the middle. Syni is hitting a little late here. So there might be a good chance for Syni to just get a chain 100. He's being saved by just an ounce of their teeth. While Smiley on the other hand is a bit all over the place, but it is keeping barely around that blue line of the UR bar. Oh, here we go. A few 100s for Syni, dropping that lead. Keeping up with that 30k halfway through the map. Both players are looking a bit consistent. No misses yet for the whole map, but Smiley with a rough 97 accuracy versus Syni's 98.7. Consistency is key here, and not much map left. More 100s for Smiley. A good performance for both players early on, but Syni's just edging out that scoreline as well. Since that was a break, both players will be able to see the opponent's score here, so Smiley knows that that he's on the back foot. You might see a bit of nerves here kind of hitting in, but Syni is performing way more comfortably. 100 there. Both players with 1 million, but unfortunately 1,086,000. Syni taking on that second point, guaranteeing a 2-point lead versus Smiley. What's with all the hydrate? Fine, I'll go get some water. Alright, I got water. Those are snow. I don't have that much water, guys. One liter per, I'm gonna die. I don't think this is a good thing to use your points on. But oh, NM5 pick? Spidey choosing the gimmick pick here, and stated in the chat he only gets a B rank on this map. Is this genius or is this folly? One shot per hydrate. Unfortunately, I do not have said things. I only have water and coffee. Even I9 in the chat's also redeeming. Why you redeem? Chat. NM5, well known to be a gimmick map. For those who watched the showcase, I unfortunately didn't. And for those who don't, NM5 on tournament standards tends to be a gimmick pick. This is gimmick, on the other hand, comes to a lot of like SVs, bar lines. Normally, you'd probably have to practice the map first to be able to get a good score on it, but there are chances that there are sight-readable maps, and I'm not really sure if this one is sight-readable, but it does seem that both players have practiced this, and we're gonna see a bit of barline gimmicks on the first part here. That bit of foreshadowing, subtle foreshadowing, what's gonna come into the Ki. Well, players kind of having a bit of trouble actually for Smiley. Here we go, bar lines. Those thick notes are cats, and those thin lines are dons. Ooh, 100s for Syni, but ooh, so I do not know how Smiley's getting a lot of 100s on the parts that are not gimmick. Well, players kind of performing well on the barline gimmicks. 1-6 is kind of rare to see. Oh, I actually like how this map is made. Oh, both players got destroyed by that gimmick. Who knew just adding just a slower, higher SV? Let's not snap to the to the red notes. Oh no, Smiley's having a bit of trouble in reading that. Ooh, Syni with a couple misses as well. Oh, slow. Everything is slow here. Let's see. 100,000 point lead. But a couple misses. We're gonna get through halfway the map. This map is surprisingly long for a gimmick. So there are chances here, but Smiley needs to rack up his points here, keep a combo in, and stay consistent, because Syni is making mistakes. This is the first few misses we've seen, and it comes on to these gimmick maps now. But oh, rough miss from Smiley, bringing that lead back to 130k. But good read from Smiley there. Both players hitting that bar lane gimmick easy. Oh, a couple misses on Syni here. Is there a chance? We still have a bit of map here. Syni has to basically miss a whole section here for a chance to lose. And I don't think we're not seeing anything crazy here. Oh, another miss there, bringing back that small lead that he kind of climbed back. Resets and another misread on that 1-6. Rough performance here, and it's probably gonna be another break point down to Syni's side. What a good score from Syni. A couple misses there, but that accuracy tells a different story. Smiley did perform well, but unfortunately that's not gonna be enough versus Syni here. Another special week. True. Stretch. Fast picks here. Oh, FM1. Oh, we got Erin. What is with... I can only stretch so much. I'm not Mr. Fantastic, dude. I don't even play that guy in Marvel Rivals. Did I grow an itch? Hyperextension. Am I PR ass fat? Oh, actually, the stretch was good. Love that. But now we're going in on FM1. We might see Smiley go for an HDHR. It's probably a well-needed risk here, but Syni, I am not sure if he's locking in HDHR. Probably another HR for Syni here, or HD. We'll just have to see. Smiley with that large rank discrepancy, we're gonna have to see him play HDHR here, and oh, it's the opposite. Smiley only locking in HR while Syni going in for an HDHR. Now that's gonna be a 1.08 advantage over Smiley. So there is a chance here for Syni to basically have a score that Smiley can't ever beat with an SS. So a good score here is going to be needed for Smiley, and that early 100s from exactly those finishers, and another miss to massive lead for Syni. But oh, that death stream is going to be rough. We might have to see Syni perform extremely well. I can't read the side on Syni's on Syni's play, so but he's performing well. Smiley, on the other hand, is having a bit of trouble on certain notes. Corner of the map. Both players have similar accuracy, but Smiley with a massive lead. This is what you normally see on 1 mod, 2 mod differentials, where leads kind of go around the 40k to 70k mark, and Smiley needs Syni to make a couple misses, or drop that accuracy down to about 95 or 94 for him to have a chance, especially with those early misses. But Syni, almost near perfect players, not even giving a chance for Smiley to that section there. I believe that's I'm not sure if that's a 1-3 on a blue note snap there. There are 3/4. Finishers here. Both players have to hit those finishers, as finishers count as double scores. So Smiley is definitely not hitting those finishers, taking the better score here. So 100% loss on the score there. So hitting those finishers give double points. So it's very, very important to hit those finishers. It gives quite the lead, given how score beating works. Final part here. Final Ki. This last section is rough, and I believe we're gonna see a Syni HDHR full combo on FM1. Wow, what a play. What a play. Wow. I got no words. That's an amazing score. He's having a bit of a rough side here, where Syni is kind of a step closer to a sweep, with a gigantic rank disparity between the two. But with the back on the wall, Smiley chooses something that he's probably very, very comfortable on here. 1, 2, 3. Water break. What's with the hydrate? I'm actually out of water now. But yep. But here we go. Getting back to the match here, we're gonna head on to a bit of an HR1. This is probably Smiley's best chance at this. Syni with a near perfect form here versus Smiley. But momentum here is probably the enemy. If Smiley manages to get this win and Syni loses his pick, we might see a bit of a comeback here, because Syni is performing well, but it just takes just a little moment here, just a time break for everything to just settle in, the nerves to hit, and that kind of feeling where oh no, I'm missing everything I'm supposed to hit. That's how tournaments work here. If Syni manages to perform great on this probable best pick for Smiley, we might see he'll be able to end this very, very simply, and there we go. Couple of 100s traded, but Syni with an early one. Lead is small, but oh, Smiley is having a rough time with these, with the high OD. Note that this is OD6, this is higher than HR2. Coming in. I am not sure if that's 1/4, I think that's 1/3. And he's single tapping the whole thing too. Yeah, wait, Smiley's single tapping this man. 160 BPM single tap. And I think that's the reason why he's getting 100s here. Jackhammered the cat. Oh, 1/3s. Syni losing a bit of accuracy, but that massive 64,000 point lead that Smiley is given to Syni here. I'm more actually surprised that Smiley's just single tapping the whole map. Yeah, coming in. Both players performing well. Look at 98.7 and 98.9. Syni going in with a 99 accuracy, but as I said, that down to 98. Smiley kind of getting a bit of a lead now. But on the other hand here, he has a lot to climb. He's on the mercy of Syni here. section. Smiley might have to go take a bit of a break on the losers bracket as Syni, a complete sweep in the most probably dominant fashion in a match I've seen in a while. Rank disparity, but the seed does say the right way here. So Syni goes ahead here. While Smiley, on the other hand, has to fight his way down into the losers bracket. GG's for both players here, and quite a performance on Syni. Now, for the Smiley fans, this might be a better chance here, since as we get further through the tournament, the maps are gonna get harder, and the harder the maps here, Smiley has a bit of more leeway performing with the accuracy. That's probably that's more of his comfort place on harder maps. But for now, Syni with a massive W, heading on forward through the tournament. And Smiley, on the other hand, is unfortunately set down to the losers bracket. So thank you all for watching. I believe we do have another match here coming in at, what time is this? 9 o'clock, 9 p.m. Is that 9 p.m? Could someone confirm in the chat here? Yeah. Also, on the news here, the Rapido match also won with a 5-0 against Sidorn. So Rapido goes ahead and Sidorn gets down to the losers bracket. go equal versus Arthur. Dude, match of all time? The GOAT versus the GOAT? Yeah, it is Goico versus Spacewalker. But yeah, for now, let's actually go ahead here. I want to see the next match. The co-equal match is gonna be on Sunday, unfortunately, but the next match here will be on Silicosis versus Setsoku. Next match here will be on 10 p.m. and the one after that will be on 11. So for the ones who are keeping up, be sure to tune in on 10 p.m. It's gonna be a bit of a while, but we'll still stream it. But for now, we'll have to say goodbye. Thank you all for watching. That was the match for Syni and Smiley. I will now sign off. Thank you all for watching. See you later at 10.